Good morning and welcome to the Class of 2025 graduation. I'm Avery Wright and I want to introduce our class's This I Believe statements. But before I do that, I would like to tell you a story. When I was 3 years old, my parents took my sister and I on a trip from New York to St. Louis to visit New City School. I was so excited to go upside down on the monkey bars for the first time, and there were just so many things that I wanted to conquer. Climbing it was a bit hard at first, but with time I adjusted to it and it became easy, just like going to New City. When the first day of school rolled around, I was a little scared to be starting at a new place. But the moment I stepped through the red doors and down into my 3-4 classroom, all of that fear melted away. When it was time for my mom to pick me up, I didn't want to leave. Throughout our years at New City, we have learned about so many things: what our MI intelligences are, how to manage our emotions, and all about the different parts of our brain. Equally important, we learned how to advocate for ourselves and others, to be an upstander. We don't know what's going to happen next, but whatever does, we know that New City has helped equip us for whatever challenges we may face beyond the red doors. So, even when we go to the new places, I want you to remember to use the eyes that you viewed the little kids' playground for the first time, especially when you realize the world is so big and you have endless possibilities of what you can do with the education you've received at New City School. In the early 1950s, National Public Radio hosted a daily program called This I Believe. The series was an opportunity for Americans to share their voices and express the values that mattered most to them. Our class was asked to think about who we are, what we care about, and create a personal list of 25 things that we believe and care about too. Then we decided which one of those 25 things we cared about most. By doing this, we are naming what we want for the world and promising we will work to make it happen. Now I'd like to introduce my classmates who will be sharing their personal belief statements.
I believe that world peace can be possible. It will just take time to achieve.
I believe having fear doesn't make you weak. In fact, it makes you stronger.
I believe the world will never be perfect, but we can always work together.
I believe knowledge is growth.
I believe that everybody deserves a friend.
I believe that we always have more to learn.
I believe that learning is the key to success. I believe that though we grow older on the outside, we stay young on the inside.
I believe that fear can be a teacher if we listen.
I believe that no one is the same.
I believe that staying loyal to your friends can help you stay loyal to yourself.
I believe there is always a light in the darkness.
I believe that everyone has their own unique gift to help the world.
I believe that every day is a chance to make a difference in the world.
I believe that no one needs approval from anyone to be themselves.
I believe believing in yourself is a path to being successful.
I believe everyone has courage, even if it's hard to find.
I believe tears bring self-knowledge.
I believe identity doesn't matter until you choose to acknowledge it. I believe bravery does not mean you aren't scared of something. It means you're willing to face it. I believe people can feel something on the inside, but they may not know how to express it.
I believe everyone should stay true to themselves.
I believe that friendships are meant to be.
I believe consistency pays off in the long run.
I believe failure is essential to becoming better.
I believe intelligence and abilities are developed through learning.
I believe equal isn't always the same as fair.
I believe fear can be hard, but you can use it to drive you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Good morning, folks, and welcome to the art studio that we wish we had. The one we have is pretty good, but this one is really good. So I do just want to thank our community to help pull off this graduation. So, good morning, graduates, faculty and staff, parents, trustees, families, friends, grandparents. I already said that joke. It said, welcome to our new campus. We're not taking over. But more seriously, welcome to this morning's 6th grade graduation, where we get to celebrate and congratulate our graduates as they share with us some of the memories of their experience at New City School. It has obviously been a very different end to the school year than we normally have, and I know that children's memories might be dominated by what happened last week, the flood a couple of years ago, or from when they were first graders, COVID and remote learning at home. But there are also so many other wonderful memories that they have, and I cannot wait to hear them share those memories with all of you. I think for me, the events of last week, I think have made it very challenging to single out a specific theme for my remarks. I will tell you, I thought about the benefits of community, like we're benefiting from that right now. And we've all seen the strength of our community over the past few days. I thought about this idea of impressions and the fact that every graduating class will leave an indelible mark on their school. And I think in this particular case, we've got an amazing collection of adolescents with a wide range of talents. So I also thought about being a parent of one of the graduates and the stories I can tell, not only about her, but also about all the other children on this stage that I know so well. I've got 9 years of birthday party stories that I could share, but I'm not going to embarrass anybody. But I've also thought about growth and maturity. It's like the idea of development and growth and maturity and the things that I have seen in these kids, whether they've been here since the 3-4s or joined us more recently. And then this idea of grit and resiliency, which are two very important aspects of a New City School education, and the fact that these children have been through a lot over the past few years. And nobody should have to experience those sorts of challenges, but as we heard in some of the This I Believe statements, there are always lessons to be learned, and these are the opportunities, or these are the challenges that make us stronger as individuals, as a school, and as a community. But I also think on a lighter note, I also thought about the power of reflection. And another aspect of New City School and our education is to develop the practice of reflection. And these students always, the graduating class always has a lot of experience with reflections as we force them to do it after every test, essay, activity, interaction, sort of reflecting on their work, right? What went well? What could be different? What else could they have contributed to a specific situation? I think that the kids sometimes make fun of these numerous reflective moments, but that work is now ingrained in them, and they're going to take the power of reflection with them as they move forward. And I would just ask all of us as adults, How often do we take the time to reflect on our actions, to deconstruct moments of interactions with our friends and colleagues or family, and to think about what could be better or how that could have gone differently? So I'm very proud that the graduates know how to do that work, and they will take that work with them. So I had lunch with these sixth graders back in the fall, and I did ask them to share some of their reflections of their time at New City School. I heard about friends, special teachers, some of the trips they had taken. I think they'd just gotten back from the ropes course trip, so that was fresh in their mind, and I heard about some of the challenges that they experienced there. But I also heard children really, I think, sort of deeply talking about experiences that they had had and how it had shaped them. So they tried things for the first time, like drama club, or camping, or sports, or math club. And all of them were able to articulate how those experiences made them better people. I also heard things like, quote, "I got to work with people I don't normally work with and make new friends with everyone." I heard that New City created my core values. The crying comes later, not at the beginning. One student also said, "We've been learning about our rules to live by ever since we were young, and I'm going to make sure I use those rules every day." Now, for those of you that don't know, those rules to live by are personal best, active learning, listening, sorry. I didn't go to New City School, I just worked there. Active listening, truth, trust, and thank you. I think I speak for all the teachers in saying that I feel like our work is done with these children if they can take our rules to live by and embody them as they move forward and out into the world. And I am confident that that work will change the world for better. So graduates, your years at New City have been transformational, but you still have many formative years ahead. The New City School community has been shaped by you, and it's exciting to think about the limitless opportunities of secondary school and beyond, and the opportunities that you have to shape the world and shape the next set of communities that you will join. Each of you has made positive strides here at New City School, and each of you leaves with a wealth of individual success and accomplishments due in large part to your families, so you've got to be sure to thank them. I will also say that a huge part of your success and fun and support is from your teachers. So I do want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the entire faculty and staff for their dedication not only to the graduates, but to all children in the school. Faculty and staff always like to be in the back. They should be in the front, but they're in the back, so please stand and be acknowledged. So I also don't normally single out individuals at this ceremony, but before we move forward, and especially because the school picnic was postponed, I do want to thank Toby Taylor Hudson, who's retiring after 30 years of taking care of our kids. Toby loves kids. For 30 years, Toby made camp an extended day fun for everyone. So Toby, thank you so much for your selfless dedication to New City School for 30 years. Graduates, we know you're all prepared to excel as you leave the New City School nest. This is one of the many nests that you will leave as you continue to grow and mature. Please continue to think about those rules to live by and how they impact your life and others. Those rules dictate that you get to be an ally, an advocate for yourself and others. You get to be a leader, and you get to tackle hard situations. I know we've asked a lot of you these past, as we've ended the year, but I do need to ask one more favor. Please stay in touch with us. Be sure you come back and visit, whether it's for an alumni reunion, the rescheduled picnic that will be at the start of the school year. You can serve as a tour guide at an open house, or just to say hello and let us know how you're doing. Don't forget that New City School is where you learn how to become a friend, to share, to play, to take risks, and to develop a keen appreciation of community. So we're always going to be claiming you as a graduate of New City School, and that will make us very proud. So on behalf of the entire New City School community, I congratulate you on your graduation. I am pleased that you'll take the memories of your New City School experience with you as you face the challenges and opportunities of 7th grade and beyond. Thank you, and now I'd like to introduce our first graduate speaker, Indali Sinha.
The class of 2025 has watched remarkable seasons come and go at New City School. Together, we have laughed in baking hot summers, getting tired at the end of each one, and waiting to see each other once again when the school year begins. We have watched fresh green leaves turn to priceless shades of gold, mahogany, and amber. We have watched those leaves fall off the brittle branches of winter while we trudge through the playground in bulky snowsuits. We have watched those winters slowly fade into beautiful springs, flowers blooming abundantly around our school, and causing a lot of sneezing. But towards the end of every spring, we are forced to say bitter goodbyes to our friends, those who we will see again and those who we will not. But now we are saying the bitterest goodbye of all, and we are gathered here today to say that goodbye. We say this goodbye to our teachers, our hallways, our friends. We say this goodbye to our childhoods and to New City School. Because when the time comes to walk through those red doors one last time, our experience at New City is no longer an everyday reality, but a memory. The bubble of safety and warmth and acceptance in which we've dwelled will be popped. But inside that bubble, we have learned to face whatever may be outside it. Whether it be polarization, discrimination, or bias, we have the strength to fight these injustices, and we also have the strength to win. And as we walk down our own paths, we can never forget what change one good teacher can make on a person. And we can never forget the change a whole school of great teachers can make on someone. Because a place like that has shaped us. Artists, athletes, musicians, mathematicians, leaders, scientists, actors, writers, and so much more. So remember, some unpredictable things have happened this year, but that doesn't take away from the fact that, in my opinion, we're the most magnificent grade that has ever graduated from New City. And these unpredictable things only mean that we'll be remembered by New City history forever. So, thank you. Instead of goodbye, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you to the teachers and staff, thank you to our friends and peers, and thank you to New City. All of these people we may never see again, but all of these people will be carried in a special place in our hearts forever. So thank you. And now, Shannon and Jayan.
We are both here to say thank you. We want to express our thanks to all our teachers and advisors. Their support and guidance have been priceless. We also want to thank our peers for the humor, excitement, and constant support. The people at New City have always had our backs, no matter what. They have taught us the importance of kindness, curiosity, and making an impact. These values are deeply ingrained in us and will guide us throughout our lives.
During our time at New City, we were able to grow in many different ways and become our best selves. We didn't realize it at the time, but New City was slowly preparing us for secondary school and beyond. From having us do back-to-back projects, an outreach night from homework, writing essays, and reading book club books. They definitely prepared us well. In fact, maybe a little too much. But even more importantly, New City shared with us something special that we couldn't have gotten anywhere else. Memories. New City gave us memories that we will always remember and cherish in our hearts. And now it is time to say thank you to you all. the people that supported us along the way. Raise your hand if you've ever donated to a New City charity drive.
Raise your hand if you've ever picked up a sick child from school.
Raise your hand if you've ever gone to a school event.
Raise your hand if you've ever packed a meal, or cooked a meal, or packed a lunch for a student.
Raise your hand if you've ever attended Grandfriend's Day.
Raise your hand if you've ever been to a portfolio night.
Raise your hand if you've ever been to a school play or performance.
Raise your hand if you've ever volunteered for the school.
Raise your hand if you've ever been to an NCS sports game or coached an NCS team.
Now raise your hand if you've helped us with homework or studying for a test.
Please stand up if you raise your hand to any of these.
Thank you so much for taking care of us and supporting us throughout our New City journey.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you, Indalee, Jayan, and Shannon. And so our next speaker needs no introduction. Amos helps to lead Project Make It for our 6th grade students. He's coached soccer teams for us for decades. He's an alum of New City School, a member of the class of 1983. He is New City School through and through. And normally his remarks would have been on Wednesday at our Red Doors induction ceremony, but because of the schedule changes, we are pleased to have him here today. And he kind of had to be here because he's got a daughter up on stage and 2 others who have graduated. So Amos, come on up.
Thank you, Alexis. Before I get started, I want to thank Alexis. Since he's taken over, he's dealt with a pandemic, a basement flooding, and a tornado. And that's in the last 5 years. I don't know of any other administrator who's had to deal with more. He's not had a playbook to follow the entire time he's spent at New City School. So, thank you. Please stand up, Alexis. And then I'd also like to thank the teachers for last Friday. As a parent, we all showed up to the school to see it demolished and the whole neighborhood pretty much trashed. You guys did perfect. You took our kiddos downstairs. They had no clue the danger that was outside. When we showed up, we were all so thankful. You were amazing, so thank you. All right, class of 2025, welcome to the Red Doors Alumni Club. New City School is more than a school. It's the beginning of a better world. A world where we celebrate our differences and recognize our shared humanity. It's a place where kindness is strength, curiosity is celebrated, and learning is a lifelong adventure. You'll remember your favorite teacher, the friends you grew up with, the lessons that shaped you. From the classroom to Project Make It, these are the memories that are going to make the foundation of who you're becoming. As parents, we sent you here because we believe in what New City School stands for. We want the world to look more like this school, compassionate, inclusive, and thoughtful. We know that you're going to take what you've learned here out into the world. You can always spot a New City kid. They're the ones who talk to the new student, clean up without being asked, and they call adults by their first name. Think about the teachers who guided you along the way. They're the heart, and you're the lifeblood of those red doors. Together, you give those doors meaning. I still remember my first day at New City School in 2nd grade. My parents introduced me to my teacher, Jan, and I can still picture her bright red lipstick as I looked up at her. She made me feel safe, seen, and at home. Years later, when I returned as a parent, I felt that same warmth when I introduced my own daughter to her teacher, Lynn, and I knew she was in the best possible hands. That's the magic of this place. Year after year, this place gets a little bit more polished, but that feeling never goes away. Everyone's always welcome here. Before you go, take a moment. If a teacher made a difference in your life, helped you feel understood, or helped you get through something hard, let them know. It doesn't have to be a big gesture, just an honest one. And take a look at your friends. Think about your first sleepover, your first camping trip, your first big laugh in the lunchroom. These are the people who you've grown up alongside. You'll carry them with you wherever you go to. My best friend from New City School is still one of my best friends. Some of you wish that you could stay at New City School forever, I'm sure. And in a way you will, because being part of the Red Door Club means you'll always have a home here. And who knows, maybe one day you'll get to return as a parent, just like I did, and have another 18 years through those red doors. I can't believe it's over, to be honest. Today marks the end of one chapter, but also the beginning of something even bigger. You're now ambassadors for New City School. You've been taught not just to follow the easy path, but to take the right one, even when it's hard. And wherever you go, you're going to carry the spirit of those doors with you. So, congratulations, class of 2025. Welcome to the Red Doors Alumni Club. We're proud of you.
All right, our next alumni speaker, I'm happy to introduce Owen Front, who is a graduate of John Burroughs School, or soon will be a graduate of John Burroughs School, I think next week. He's headed off to Tufts University in Boston in the fall. And at Burroughs, Owen's been involved in theater and visual arts, and I'm pretty sure he got that taste and bug at New City School. He's also the managing editor of the Burroughs Art and Writing publication. He's a leader in the Volunteer Service Club organization. So Owen, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Alexis. So Amos kind of stole some of my jokes, so pretend that you heard these for the first time. I guess, New City's kind of well known or something. But, okay. Thank you all. I'm so honored to be speaking to you all today. So, like Alexis said, I'm a senior at John Burroughs and about to graduate, just like you all. At my school, something I've heard, like Amos said, is that a teacher can instantly spot a New City kid. And no, that's not because they know all the songs from Peter Pan by heart, or because every single kid wants to call their teacher by their first name. Thank you. It's because every single kid that comes from New City is a kind soul, an upstander, and someone who is not afraid to be themselves. I think that last part especially is what makes New City truly special. This school allows you to be your best self without compromising any part of who you are. I never felt like I had to leave any part of myself at the door and knew that I would be accepted here no matter what. That gave me the confidence to continue to be my fully authentic self throughout middle and high school. I hope that all of you have felt that acceptance too and have shown each other the same kindness. I also hope that you will keep giving that gift to everyone you meet beyond these red doors in the years to come. My favorite part, however, of New City was the bonds and memories that I made, both with the students and teachers here. I remember when Cheryl told our second grade class she was terrified of frogs, so naturally, I showed up the next day with a plastic frog for her as a gift. I thought this was hilarious. Cheryl did not. Looking back, I may have been terrorizing my teacher. We're cool now, though, right? I also remember when Ben left me on a camping trip at a gas station. This is a true story, I'm not making this up, but we will unpack that another time. I actually fondly remember moments like these because they involve people that to this day still mean so much to me. These are just two of the many, many New City people that I still feel very connected to and are still there to support me when I need it. That is something you can look forward to as well. Just remember, whenever you need it, you have the whole of the New City family network to fall back on. Put the work in to stay in touch, and you will not regret it. Looking forward to the years to come, some of you may be feeling nervous or unsure, but so much of what you have done here will help you along the way. The plays that you did, whether with drama club or with your grade, have taught you how to share your opinions and have the confidence to speak up in front of others. The sports that you did have taught you how to be on a team and work together, even if you lost all the time like mine did. Your classes have taught you how to succeed academically with curiosity and a joy for learning. And of course, your classmates and teachers have taught you more than I could list in this speech. You may not realize it, but you are more prepared than you know. So my advice for you all is to trust yourself. You have all the tools and the support network not just to succeed, but to thrive. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to fail, but what it does mean is that you're going to get back up after each failure stronger than before. My hope is that you don't forget what you've learned here. You continue to stay in touch with your New City family, and you remain true to yourself, but also let yourself have room to grow. And of course, have fun. Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm so excited to see the great things you do.
Audre Lorde, an American writer, philosopher, and activist, once said about community, "What we must do is commit ourselves to some future that can include each other and to work toward that future with the particular strengths of our individual identities." As a sixth grade team, Jill, Eric, Denise, and I took some time to appreciate the many differences of excellence we have seen in this graduating class. We then wrote individual awards to recognize these wonderful young people.
These awards celebrate our culture of belonging in sixth grade. They are a symbol of our gratitude for your many gifts. It is one way that we say to these incredible people, we see you, we love you, you inspire us, and you belong. So thank you, class of 2025, for everything you are and all you have brought to our community. New City School is a better place because of each one of you.
Please stand when we call your name. Allegra, the Secretary of State Award, for her optimistic spirit, stellar work ethic, and her dedication to make sure things are done with a sparkle.
Aubrey, the 110% award for her positive spirit, perseverance, dedication, and belief that we can all accomplish great things if we work hard enough.
Audrey, the Lean on Me Award. For she's a good listener, a loyal supporter, and a thoughtful friend, sharing joy and laughter along the way.
Avery, the Patan Award. Because if there is ever a person who embodies the rules to live by, it is most assuredly Avery.
Ayla, the Amelia Earhart Award. For her serenity, courage, bravery, and quiet inner strength, which allows her to soar.
Calvin, the Smoothie King Award. For he handles life smoothly with just the right blend of curiosity, intellect, and humor.
Chloe, the Build-A-Bear Award. For the joy she brings to everyone with her thoughtful kindness, unlimited supply of hugs, and unfailing warmth.
Cosette, the Sincerely Yours Award. For a life well lived with honesty and integrity, sincere hard work, sincere friendships, and a sincerely big heart.
David, the Hidden Spark Award. For his calm coolness on the outside, while quietly carrying his passion, creativity, and thoughtful questions about the world around him.
Elizabeth, the Inner Compass Award. For consistently choosing to take the right path, be it academic or personal, and doing it with humility and kindness.
Eudora, the Red Doors Award. For she truly embodies what New City stands for. Eudora is welcoming to all and embraces life's challenges through thoughtful reflection, open-mindedness, and relentless hard work.
Everett, the Next Level Award. Because he is always committed to his personal best, unwavering and steadfast. In touch with his own strengths, he is a leader in taking on new challenges.
Henry, the Newbery Award, for his love of literature and deep understanding of all things written. Like a strong protagonist, Henry is intelligent, passionate, and unrelenting in his search for truth.
Ian, the Sunshine Award, for his creative skills, quirky charm, and genuine kindness. Ian shows us all that being yourself is the brightest kind of brilliance.
Inslee, the Be the Change Award, for paying it forward with thoughtful approach about serving others, using her voice to raise awareness, and always pursuing her personal best with a smile.
Jakob, The True North Award for his degree of focus, being guided by his inner values and his deep care for others.
Jan, the Joyful Learner Award for his sincere curiosity, perceptive quick wit, creative thinking, and relentless passion.
Levi, the Golden Award, not just for his gold medal worthy swimming skills, but because Levi has a heart of gold, is a solid gold friend to all, and lives by the golden rule.
Lola, the Roald Dahl Matilda Award for her passion and skill in all things linguistic. Like Matilda, Lola is strong-minded, has a deep sense of what's right and wrong, and really is quite magical.
Madeline, the Never Stop Smiling Award, for even on the toughest days, Madeline never lets the world get her down, and she is able to see the silver lining in almost any cloud.
Marlo, the Dancing by the Light of the Moon Award, for her unabashed self-expression and passions, colorful personality, and ability to always remain true to herself.
Maya, the Triple Threat Award, for always giving a stellar performance, whether artistically, athletically, or as an entrepreneur. Maya offers her all and seeks greatness.
Noah, the Just Say It Award, for not being afraid to stand tall and speak up, take a chance, and strike up a conversation without fear of judgment.
Oliver, the Humankind Award, for his empathetic and inclusive nature, insight, sensitivity, and for making the world a better place. It is no wonder that Oliver is a friend to all.
Shannon, the Laughter as Medicine Award, for seeing the humor and delight in the smallest things and the shortest of moments. Shannon's smile is a testament to her philosophy that life is a real joy, even when it's challenging.
Sonia, the Diamond Award, for sparkling among her friends, having clarity in who she is, and being relentless in achieving her goals. Sonia is quite a gem.
Sophia, the Grace Under Pressure Award, for balancing life in and out of the classroom, pushing herself on the stage, and being a friend to others, all while remaining calm, cool, and collected.
And last but definitely not least, Vivi, the Bloom Where You Are Planted Award, for becoming a thriving transplant and making our garden more colorful with her calm joy, hard work, and determination.
Thank you to Beth and Jill. And now I am pleased to introduce our next alumni speaker, Morgan. So Morgan is a graduate of Crossroads College Prep School. During her senior year, she was the student council president and also president of the Black Student Union. She's also captain of the girls volleyball team, captain of the girls soccer team, in addition to being a student ambassador for the school's admissions program. In the fall, Morgan will be attending Knox College in Galesburg, Illinois, where she will major in sports studies and play Division II volleyball. Morgan, thanks for being here.
So sorry. Okay, hello everyone. Sorry, I had to wipe my tears. You guys had me emotional down there. Whew, okay. But good afternoon, New City graduates of 2025. My name is Morgan, and I'm a class of 2019 graduate. And it's truly an honor to speak here to you today, standing in front of you all, just kind of remembering that I was right here in your same position. Ooh, sorry, you guys really had me working. When I was in your shoes, I never imagined that I'd be where I am today, serving as a student council president, serving as our Black Student Union president, and preparing to play college volleyball. It's been an incredible journey filled with unforgettable memories that I want to share with you. I remember running the mile with Lauren, laughing as we encouraged each other to keep going, slowly taking breaks when she wasn't looking. There was also that time I attempted to play guitar with Ben just to switch to flute because the way the guitar was looking, it wasn't looking too well. And I'll never forget my first play as a narrator in 2nd grade, just to always end up being my last play as a 6th grader, starring as a social media icon and also starring in our musical Mary Poppins, just for me to be terrified of flying on the harness at the end of the play, thinking I was just about to drop down. And also that time where I spent hours working on Eric's egg drop just for me to figure out that I forgot to put the sand in it and it was completely underweight, and I did not get that point, but that's okay. These experiences have shaped me into who I am today, and they have taught me the importance of stepping out into my comfort zone. New City has truly molded me into an outspoken, independent young adult who is ready to conquer the world. I hope you will all embrace your time here and take advantage of every opportunity. Remember, you can always accomplish so much with hard work and determination. Don't be afraid to take risks, step out of your comfort zone, because that can lead to amazing opportunities. Even if things don't go as planned, you'll never regret something new. Each experience adds to your story and helps you grow. A former teacher once told me that my heart was buried 6 feet under and they didn't know who I was outside of academics. It sounds cliche to say that A's don't matter because they do. Honestly, they're the only reason I was able to graduate on Sunday. But just know that A's aren't exactly everything. And one of the biggest unplanned events of high school was finding out who I was outside of an A, which led me to all my roles that I have here today. There is something special about the things you don't plan for, the things that shock you or change your course of action because it isn't supposed to come out the way you perfectly shaped it to as in your mind. For every moment after today, do not discourage yourself from what you plan to do, because in the end, the outcome will be way better than what you expect. Before I wrap up, I want to take a moment to remind you guys to thank your parents. Thank them for their unwavering guidance and support. They navigate you through life and encourage you every step of the way. Their belief in you will forever be instrumental in getting you to where you are today, and they will continue to do so, as long as you wash your dishes and don't leave your shoes by the front door. Also, I want you to remember to cherish your friendships, support one another, and never forget you have a community here that believes in you. Always trust in your abilities and keep pushing towards your dreams. No matter what challenges come your way, remember that you are capable of achieving greatness. Congratulations, class of 2025. I can't wait to see all the incredible things you do in the future. And just don't forget, New City is always your home, and they will always have an option to come back with open arms. That's why I'm here today. So congratulations, 2025. The world awaits you.
Okay, next I'd like to ask 3 of our graduates to come up, Aubrey, Lola, and Noah, up to the podium where we've got a special presentation.
7 years you've been here with purpose and with pride. Lori, your role at New City has influenced the way we thrive. Guided by intention, with kindness always near, your actions build connections that made your values clear.
7 years of impact, with care in every stride, you brought both heart and wisdom, walking right beside. With integrity and honesty, you always follow through. Facing every challenge just by being you.
7 years of guidance with warmth we can't replace. With passion and perspective, you've helped to shape this place. The memories you've given, both silly and sincere, your steady voice and vision will always echo here.
7 years of showing up, thoughtful and composed. In every conversation, your empathy is exposed. Reliable and caring in a calm and guiding way, you've brought strength and insight to each and every day.
7 years of noise and fun and jumping in full speed. You brought the spark to everything, and we'll feel it when you leave. New City won't be the same because your presence has meant so much. Your legacy will carry on to every life you touched.
7 years of laughter, your energy and cheer. You lit up every moment, but now you're shifting gears. A brand new path has called you that's full of promise, bright and clear. We send you off with love and thanks for 7 treasured years.
Thank you. Before I have to speak, that was really nice of you all. It is kind of a full circle moment. I will say that when I came here, my first class was Morgan and Owen, so they were my first class, and you all are my last, and I couldn't ask for 2 better classes, so thank you. And also, it has been a privilege to work at New City School, and it has helped shape who I am and who I will be in the future, and I just want to thank you all for allowing me to be a part of such an amazing community. Okay. All right. All right, also, if you don't, I'm Laurie Smilek, and I'm their upper division head. And, okay, so you have come to the end of your journey at New City, and you're about to embark on your next journey, and you are ready. Throughout your years at New City, you have learned about who you are, what you care about, and who you want to be. Sorry. Everyone here at New City School has worked hard to equip you with the skills and confidence to shine in secondary school and beyond. You've learned to recognize problems as challenges to be overcome. You have found out what you're passionate about and want to chase after with joy, dedication, and courage. You approach learning with curiosity and wonder and think creatively about what is, while not being afraid to reimagine and lead towards what could be. You engage with others with an open mind and advocate for yourselves and others when injustices occur. You have learned to tell your story while also allowing others to tell their own. The start of a new journey is a chance to ask, as Mary Oliver, the famed poet, asks, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? And I am certain you will all continue to live lives of purpose. You understand that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. That is what it means to live with purpose. Please carry your beliefs, so beautifully articulated in your This I Believe statements, with you. No matter what comes next, always stay true to who you are, because who you are is amazing. It's been my honor serving as your principal for the past 4 years. To be alongside of you in your journey of becoming has been an immeasurable gift. Recently, I had the privilege of doing some poetry lessons with you, and it was truly the highlight of my year. Well, that and watching your incredible Leading for Change TED Talks. And from those lessons, you have published an incredible book of poetry. or you're about to. In celebration of that work, I've taken a line from each of your poems and turned them into a collective poem to share with you today. So listen carefully and see if you can hear the line from your poem. Peace is shade provided by the branches of an olive tree while you sit on the bench with a friend. Sleepovers and hangouts, ripe strawberries brought on a picnic, pumpkin patches with fresh apple and pumpkin donuts, grilled cheese and burgers on the grill, and a year of splash, paddle, swim. Up reading super late when everyone was asleep, snuggled in bed near a soft pink ottoman, on quiet nights that hold you and allow you to generate a spring. Waking up every day ready to take on the world, one step at a time. You hold time, you fly past it, messy, ruffled, and untamed. A fragile boat on an ocean deep, with a heart full of imagination, ready to create your story. A perfect balance of energy and photons, finding joy in the easy things. It's time to jump off the edge and through the air, fly. You've got places to be, problems to solve, things to do, events to attend, so off you go, right out that door. But remember, when you've had a tough day and sadness fills the room like a thick, heavy fog, pain creates unity, and love always passes around. As the sun curves an endless cycle and peeks through to say one last goodbye, you will go on, though but a small shadow in a huge room, filled with anxiousness and fear, but best of all, excitement. Everything is soon to be new, and you, a blossom, growing, growing, growing. I would like to ask Alexis Wright, head of school, and Shirley Mensa, president of our board, to come to the stage.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Shirley Mensa. I am the outgoing president of the Board of Trustees. I am not on the program. I am exercising a point of privilege as board chair while I still have it. Just to say, first of all, thank you to the St. Louis Art Museum for making this pivot, last-minute pivot possible, and to every single person who was instrumental in making this absolutely gorgeous graduation ceremony possible. So thank you. If you are feeling very grateful like I am and you want to show your appreciation, I have it on good authority that a good way to do that is to explore the museum if you have the time to do that later on this morning. So I'm a parent of two alums. I was sitting here where you are last year. My youngest graduated, Ava, and my oldest graduated in 2021. I thought then, could there be a more brilliant class at each of their graduations? And now today, even though I don't have a child graduating, could there be a more brilliant class of graduates from New City School? I also wanted to echo the words that Amos shared. Amos, that was just beautiful. All of our speakers have been awesome. This is a gorgeous ceremony. I'm so emotional to not have a child graduating. I want to thank all of our speakers. I want to echo the thanks to Alexis for his steadfast leadership throughout all of the things that we talked about. And thank you to Lori for her leadership and all that she has contributed. But today, I don't want to repeat all of those things, but today is about our graduates. I did want to add my congratulations to the class of 2025. Many of you I've known as younger siblings of classmates of some of my kids. My father always said that if you find that you're always being the smartest person in the room, it's time for you to find another room. And that's what's happening here. You have been in this beautiful bubble. You've done all the things that New City has needed you to do, whether you've been here since you were 3 or whether you just arrived at New City last year. But now it's time for you to go outside this bubble, and I hope the takeaway from all of the speeches today was loud and clear. We need you out here, outside of the bubble, class of 2025. You've got so much to offer, and I really look forward to seeing all of the great things that we expect to see from each and every one of you. So congratulations to you, and thank you to all of your parents, friends, supporters, teachers who made this day for you possible. Thank you. Thank you for letting me steal the mic, Lori.
We would now like to present the graduates with their diplomas. Everyone, please hold your applause to the very end. Thank you. Chloe Janelle Anderson. Henry Alexander Richards Arrett. Marlo Ellen Curley. Levi Michael Wesky Davis. Jakob Hensel Michaely. Calvin Safe Highland. Elizabeth Whitman Jarbo. Cosette Vika Karanik. Oliver Reed Kapitsky. Everett James Leidenberger. David Sankara Mamboneza. Sophia J. Nelson. Lola James Nunez. Ian Lewis Olson. Jayan Bhavik Patel. Vivian Grace Ray. Aubrey Ayana Sanders. Eudora Miela Sherman. Sonia Elizabeth Sheff. Indley Clementine Adarin Sinha.
Congratulations. Done.
Noah Joshua Speed.
Congratulations.
Allegra Alina Marlise Stagg.
Congratulations.
Ayla Kate Thonen. Shannon Marie Tumlin. Maya Eve Turner.
Congratulations, Maya.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Madeline Rose Weiss. Audrey Rose Woodard. Avery Lyndon Wright. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Hello, my name is Sonia Sheth, and I'm here to say a few words. Today, as we stand here, we find ourselves caught between two emotions, joy and sadness. It's a strange feeling, isn't it, to stand on the edge of something so exciting and yet feel a tug in your chest for what you're leaving behind. Graduation is often painted as a finish line, but I think we all know it's more complicated than that. Yes, we finished the essays, the studying, the endless ERBs, and the nerve-wracking SSATs. But what we're really leaving behind is a chapter of our lives that's been filled with so much more than schoolwork. We're leaving behind friendships that feel like family, teachers who became mentors, and hallways that somehow became home. Some of us are so ready to jump into the future, but some of us wish we could hold on, just for a moment more. But no matter how we feel, the truth is, we're all changing. And change, even when it's good, is never easy. But let's not forget the beauty in all of this. The tears we've cried, the laughter that echoed in our classrooms, the victories, and yes, even the failures. Because they shaped us. They made us resilient. So, as we leave this place, let's carry those memories with us, not as weight, but as wings. Let them lift us when we're unsure. Let them remind us who we were when the world gets loud. And most importantly, let them remind us that we were here, and that mattered. So, here's to the goodbyes that hurt, and the beginnings that we can't wait for. Here's to every person who helped us get here. And here's to us, standing in between yesterday and tomorrow, holding the bittersweet beauty of right now. Good luck to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Sonia. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to the St. Louis Art Museum for their generosity for today. Thanks to everybody for a really wonderful ceremony. And the graduates are going to recess in just a moment. You'll be able to meet them outside or upstairs for a reception. But before the reception, I do want to share just some special thanks with the families of the class of 2025. So we had several families come forward a few weeks ago with the idea of a class gift for the class of 2025, and I am pleased to share that we have raised $5,500, which will be given in honor of the class of 2025 to our endowed fund for faculty, staff, compensation, and professional development. So that gift will be invested. Yep. That gift will be invested, it will grow, and it will help support our faculty and staff in perpetuity. So thank you very much, families, for your generosity and strong support of our mission. So this concludes our ceremony. We hope you will be able to stay for a little bit and continue the celebration just as you exit the auditorium. We're going to head upstairs. Thanks to all of you for being here. Thanks to all of our speakers. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Helping me with schoolwork and homework even though it was really late.
I would like to thank my family for always being there and supporting me.
Thank you to Jill, you're my favorite, but then again, so are all the teachers.
I would like to thank my friends and family for always being there for me and supporting me.
Thank you to my family for helping me with everything and my friends.
Thank you to my friends for always having my back when I need them.
Thank you to my family and friends when helping me when I needed it the most.
I'd like to thank my family and friends for caring for me.
Thank you to my friends and family who have made me who I am today. Thank you to my friends and family for making me feel ready for next year.
Thank you to my friends and family, especially my brother, for always supporting me and giving me hugs when I need them.
Thank you to Bess for being like a second mom to me. Thank you to my mom and my dad and Aunt Polly for being there with me through my hard times. Thank you to my friends and family for supporting me throughout the years.
Thank you to my family for putting me on the stage.
Thank you to my friends and family for always helping me when I need it.
Thank you to my friends for many cherished memories.
Thank
you to my family for always loving me.
Thank you, Spencer, for being the best brother I could have ever asked for.
Thank you to my friends and family for supporting me and making me laugh.
Thank you to my family for always being there. Thank you to my peers for helping me learn and grow and for bringing me a whole lot of joy.
Thank you to New City for being an amazing place to grow.
Thank you to my family for their endless support.
Thank you to the faculty and staff for supporting everybody.
Thank you to all of my teachers over the past 9 years.
Thank you to my friends and family.
Thank you to my parents for helping me up when I fell down.